In the world of Street Fighter, there's many types of evil players out there. Let's go ahead and reminisce about some of those types of players. Of course, you have the evil Wi-Fi users who are fundamentally antisocial and their lagging tactics, bringing down the experience for everyone else involved. Of course, you also have rage quitters, ruining the experience for everyone, looking for a fair, challenging fight, just trying to properly earn their points for their wins. And then you also even have players that are Honda mains. But beyond that, I wanted to really talk about the most evil player that I've ever come across in the world of Street Fighter. We actually went and visited a few of their replays a couple of months ago. The most evil Street Fighter 6 player I've ever seen over on the More Brian F channel. And yeah, it was absolutely insane, the types of plays that they were pulling off. But I have now the sequel to the most evil player I've ever seen. A player that is getting reactions like these. Javed saying, my new favorite player. There's a fine line between madness and genius. Strider here saying, I'm sorry, but this isn't ADHD, homie. These are literal demons haunting your soul. So who are they talking about? Well, Strider might have given it away. ADHD Games has appeared on the FGC Twitter timeline, and the gameplay that's getting these reactions goes a little bit something like this. So, we're off to a bit of an explosive start. If you haven't figured it out by now, ADHD Games is, of course, the Akuma player. Whiff level 2, no big deal. Jump level 1 instantly, that's a whiff. It doesn't matter, just a little DP punish. Whiff your DP, no, don't worry, they're going to whiff theirs in return. It's no big deal. In burnout, does that matter? Forward dash, back dash, forward dash, throw. Break the ankles. Whiff or jump in, they're going to whiff their whiff punish. It's all good. Keep moving. DI, no problem. Listen, you can tank this. Akuma, you know Akuma, he's tanky. Backdash, back teleport, jump forward, eat the air-to-air dive kick, jump away from the miss meaty DI. The DP whiffs, the jump air-to-air dive kick loses to the air-to-air level 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is ADHD Gaming. So, yes, the most evil player I've ever seen has returned, and they have upped their evil tactics. I mean, this is insane to me. This moment right here. I mean, they're playing both, not both, sorry. ADHD Games does this all natural with the classic controls, but the jury player here is using modern, so reacting to the drive rush with the modern 1-button level 3 would normally typically be the high-level response in this situation. But, you know, ADHD Games, they're one step ahead immediately with the back teleport. And I love that the option here to punish was whiff level 2. I love that that was the option. And keep in mind, this wasn't even a punish on the whiff level 2. So no punishes anywhere to be found. And we can already get a taste of the type of style ADHD Games brings to the table here. They're bringing chaos to the players. But they're not the only player who approaches the game with this level of evilness, this dastardly gameplay. Realistic has fallen victim to the inspiration possibly from ADHD Games. We get to see a bit of these tactics at play here. So round start, ranked, master ranked, mind you.
What is that? Yo, no, man. Can we talk? What the fuck just happened?
Can we talk?
What the fuck was that? You niggas need to be stopped.
I mean, at least he set the tone immediately. You know what type of opponent you're going up against when they start the game. The very first game with immediate whiff Oditatsu for no reason into whiff DI. And this is actually the high level strat, if you will, behind all of these tactics. ADHD games, I believe, kicks it up to the 10th degree. But the strategy is rather brilliant if you try to give it some credit, okay? You present the bait, a typically punishable move, done it at an unorthodox timing and an unexpected moment that has surprisingly low recovery. And then you attempt to punish their punish, hence the DI right there. At this range, what is Kimberly going to do with a surprise whiff Tatsu? They're going to probably maybe walk up and sweep or do a slide. Two options that are completely committal and non-cancelable, which would have been punish countered by the DI into a full combo. So this is the philosophy of the ADHD game style put on display here in Master Rank as well. So there's a bit of logic to the madness if you want to give it that credit. Do I advise playing this way? Not necessarily if winning consistently is your goal, but if you want to pull a fast one on your opponents, you definitely can. And, you know, this type of gameplay, I will do my technique, and it's up to you to avoid running into it. This is a tale as old as time. This was not introduced in Street Fighter 6. You can even see here, Silver brings up that Realistic has actually been falling victim to this type of gameplay for quite some time. Here's a Street Fighter 5 clip.
Who are you fighting? What are you doing? Who are you fighting? It sure as fuck isn't me.
It sure isn't me. Who are you fighting? It sure isn't me. The thing is, you know, like sometimes shadow boxing actually works, right? Every time you whiff, your opponent might attempt to whiff punish you. If you can preempt their whiff punish because you have the mental stack edge here, you're the one who performed the whiff and you are more ready for that move to whiff than the opponent. They are playing reactive to you in this moment, and you can preempt their response immediately by placing another hitbox out there. So if you whiff, just keep shadow boxing until something makes contact. That could be a viable strategy. Add in, you know, Street Fighter 5 rollback at the time with a few frames shaved off on the reactions of everything. Like, you're not reacting. I'm sorry. You are not reacting to teleport Ryu Dash on PS4 Street Fighter 5 netcode. That is not happening. And it becomes a pretty viable strategy. Now, of course, in the modern Street Fighter 6 era, we have a lot more techniques to add on to this style, which ADHD Games brings to that, you know, that new level, incorporating things like the drive rush momentum halts, and the DIs. So let's get back to ADHD Games, who has brought this style to the next level, and see what he's cooking up here. Drive rush, OD, demon flip to air Tatsu. I forget that Akuma has this option, to be honest. Jump back, jump forward, demon flip, air to air, jab anti-airs, whiff heavy kick, immediately start mashing. Oh, they're swinging for the fences. Okay. Normal conversion. Drive rush into back teleport to OD, demon flip to OD Tatsu, neutral jump to bait out the invincible reversal. Into the proper level 2 conversion. A pixel left, Ed. What do you got? Drive rush, back teleport, OD, demon flip, level 1. Listen, this is the opponent. Every time you're about to go up a rank in Diamond, this is the final boss of that rank. Until you can beat ADHD Games going absolutely fucking ham on the Akuma, you're not getting to that next rank level. This is probably how everyone's promotion match into Master Rank looks like. I'm fairly certain about that. But the interesting thing about this is I'm actually remembering options that I forgot were in the game. Things like doing Demon Flip into Air OD Tatsu, OD Demon Flip to Air OD Tatsu. I forget this is in the game. This is such an underutilized option because it's so niche and usually only used for combo conversions that I literally forget that you can do that. But ADHD Games, you know, they read into the ancient scrolls of surprising techniques to pull out at a moment's notice. And, you know, with all the options to drive rush, halt momentum, bait out a reaction, and then play against you for having good reactions, it's just extremely dangerous. I can't believe he did that. But it gets worse because he has a Honda. Just when you thought they couldn't get any more low, they bust out the Honda. Drive rush, level 1 round start. Drive rush, sumo spirit. Drive rush, clap. Counter hit combo conversion. With the OD butt slam to set up the meaty DI. Command grab. You're finally deciding to block. Command grab. Drive rush with sumo spirit. Your reaction DP to check the drive rush. Baited into the punish. The perfect. This one just hurt my spirit, man. It's too much, man. It's too much. The ability, listen, don't let Idom see this. This Idom will make this his thesis for why Drive Rush is the most broken BS mechanic of all time. But the ability to halt your Drive Rush, not with a super, that's a committal option at least, but the ability to do this right here. Turn green and then immediately halt your momentum without any, you know, lingering momentum to shift your body forward into a special move, even if it's just a power move like the Sumo Spirit, is absolutely insane because it means that certain guaranteed response options, if you were to press a normal or try to block, you suddenly are unable to check those options. So typically, if they're in range, a certain range away from you, and they drive rush, even if they block or press a button, a reversal DP will beat all of their options, except for the special move cancel out of drive rush, which completely halts momentum. And you see ADHD Games, they know that to a T. They start incorporating that into their sequencing here, and it eventually causes the Elena player to crack. So this one right there, right? So this drive rush right here, after this command grab, almost any other option, if they pressed a button or if they were to try to block, it would cause them to slide into range of the invincible DP and cause them to be punished. You can then cancel momentum instead with a special move or with a grab as well. A grab will halt your momentum as well in this situation and cause it to whiff. So this layer is just mean. Adding this layer to your mix in the drive rush playing at this tempo is just pure evil, and causes all reactive players to cower in fear. So he does have a Honda, but he also has, you know, a Ryu, Mr. Fundamentals. I'm sure with the Ryu, he's gonna play a nice classic game of Street Fighter. Some low forwards, some fireballs, some anti-air DPs, good space control, some footsies. Let's check out ADHD Games Ryu. Oh, never mind, it's jump EX Tatsu immediately. Never mind! Drive rush into Denjin in their grill, into DI, heavy punch Denjin level 2, charge it up in their grill for no reason, immediately respond with an OD Tatsu, burn yourself out, late jump into the corner with the mix, reversal Tatsu after whiffing the Denjin. They get punished. That's just but a scratch. Wake up level 1. How dare you approach me when I have any bar available whatsoever? Any at all. Yeah, I did not even know what Ryu's Air OD Tatsu looked like. I don't think I've ever seen this. I am actually learning more about the game watching ADHD Games in Diamond Ranked than I am watching most high-level players, because I'm seeing moves that I've never seen before. I mean, I assume this move is terrible, but I did not know what... If you asked me before this what the OD Tatsu in the air for Ryu looked like, I would not be able to confidently tell you. But now I know, so I appreciate the lesson. But of course, this style wouldn't be complete without an example with Marissa. I think Marissa is just custom built to play this way. Drive rush level 1, again, that seems to be a common tactic in the bag of tricks for this player. Nice whip punish there from the Elena, to be quite honest. Jump, charge, heavy punch, jump, charge, heavy kick. Once again, I'm learning things. I have not seen the charged heavies land from Marissa out of the air in a long time. I forgot they knocked down, and I forgot her overhead target combo bounced and comboed like that. I'm learning here. I'm learning. I legit forgot she had charged jump-ins that knocked down. I have not seen those since week 1 of the game. So that's actually really surprising to see. And then also this option right here, DI into the stance overhead ground bounce target combo. You don't see that too often. But of course, the meanest thing is meaty level 1 on their wake up. That's just mean, man. It's mean. It's mean to dash into someone's grill and then meaty with a level 1. I feel like that's just mean at that point. But also educational. I'm learning a lot about these characters' more niche options that you typically don't see. Speaking of learning, here's ADHD Games with the Alex, a character I've been playing recently. Let's see what we can learn about Alex from his video here. Jump dive immediately. You're not going to be ready to anti-air that. Reset the combo to command grab. Drive rush, heavy slash. You tried to check the drive rush, halt momentum into the plus on block and combo tool. Dash under on wake up to side swap right there. Drive rush, coward crouch. OD gets armored through by the lariat into the punish. That's a round right there. And I'm not going to lie, I will be doing this more. I have not done drive rush into immediate chop like that, especially after the command grab. This legit looks like a good technique. I actually want to copy this. This actually seems like a good idea to sometimes incorporate. So, like I said, maybe not doing it every time, but I'm learning some options that I could consider. There's a lot of creativity, I will say, in the gameplay. So I'm taking notes here, ADHD Games. And in the end, you might be wondering, like, how does someone end up playing like this? What takes over a person to become so evil in a video game and play in this fashion? Well, they were asked directly this on Twitter. Did you learn the ADHD style, or is it just how you naturally play? And their response? I played seriously and managed to reach master rank once. However, I got tired of Street Fighter 6. This is what happened when I started it to just have fun. And I guess the lesson there is sometimes you just gotta have fun, because they're having fun with it, and I genuinely learned a thing or two. So in the end, maybe being evil sometimes is good to have a little bit of fun. And it might open up your perspective and broaden your horizons. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and don't be too evil out there. Maybe just a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.